Welcome to Fight Master Yoga, where it's not about the pose and perfection's not required. To deepen your practice in a nurturing way, make sure to subscribe to this channel because when you commit to this practice, you will begin to see beauty in every aspect of your life. I'm Leslie Fight Master. We filmed this class in beautiful Denmark. Sit up nice and tall. Take a big breath. As you move through your practice, may you connect to your best self, being an observer of your practice and not a critic. Then lean back and switch the cross of your legs. As you inhale, bring your arms shoulder height, interlace palms out. Exhale, reach the arms up by the ears, but keep the ribs drawing in, and then turn to your left. Inhale, lengthen through your torso and spine, and exhale, maybe twist in a little deeper using your breath. Inhale through center, and exhale, release your clasp. Roll your shoulders back, and then take the arms all the way up, and take them down halfway. Interlace with the other pinky on the bottom, palms out. Next, inhale, arms up. Exhale, start to twist. Twisting from above your waist, so you're moving through the rib cage, using those intercostal muscles to twist. Relax around the neck. Every inhale, lengthen. Every exhale, twist a little deeper if you can, never forcing. Come back to center, inhale. Exhale, release the arms. Roll forward onto your hands and knees. Take your wrists in front of the shoulders, inner elbows forward, and then tuck the toes for down dog. Bending one knee and the other. Make sure the arms are shoulders distance and the feet are hips width across. Spread your fingers, press into the base of your fingers, and lift through your forearms. Flatten out through the hands, and then look forward and step your feet. Take several steps if you like, feet to hands. Inhale, come halfway up and lengthen. Exhale to fold and bend the knees as needed. Press through the feet and rise up on your inhale. And then exhale, hands to the heart, coming to the top of your mat, feet hips width or together, outer edges of feet parallel. Inhale, sweep your arms up, look up if you like. Exhale, hinge from your hip creases and fold. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, step back into plank pose. Lower slowly, knees up or down all the way to your belly. Hands by low ribs. Inhale for cobra. Just a little back bend and then lower down. Tuck your toes, knees up or down, press to plank. Lift your hips back into downward facing dog. Breathe here. Lift your right leg on your inhale. Level hips. Exhale, step it up lightly by the right hand. Spin the back heel down, line up heel to arch, and come right into warrior two. Make sure your knee is over the ankle and right in line with the middle toes. Lengthen through your arms and lift your chest. Drop your left arm, reverse your warrior. As you exhale, bend into your front knee. Inhale, straighten the front leg, stretch out the side body. Exhale, come up, set up for triangle pose. Hinge from your hip crease, reach out and down. Wherever that right hand lands, just let it set there. Take your left hand to the bottom part of your rib cage and pull it forward. So your bottom ribs come forward and your top ribs spin back. Now lengthen from your right hip crease all the way to the armpit. Lengthen the crown of the head forward, maybe look up. Now release that, bending the front knee to plank. Lower through chaturanga, knees can be up or down. Inhale, upward dog, thighs and knees off the floor, or stick with cobra. And exhale to down dog. As you inhale, lift the left leg back and up from the inner thigh so your hips stay level. As you exhale, step it up between the hands and spin the back heel down. Warrior two. Make sure your feet are lined up heel to arch. Make sure the front knee is over the ankle and pointed straight ahead. Press your back thigh back, but lift your back inner thigh. Relax around your neck as you breathe, sinking the front hip down. And dropping the right arm, reverse. Exhale, bend into the left knee a little. Keep reversing, but straighten that left leg. Almost forgot, but not quite. Reverse triangle. Then inhale to come up. Shorten the stance if you like to for triangle. It's not necessary, but hinge from your front hip crease, reach out and down. Wherever that left hip hand lands is fine. With your right hand, take it to the bottom side of your torso to pull the bottom ribs forward and spin the top ribs back. And breathe. Lengthen the side body. Front hip is moving under. Release this and come to plank pose. Lower through chaturanga. Again, knees can be up or down. Inhaling, upward dog. And exhale, press into downward facing dog. Stretch back, lengthen through the spine, and then ripple the spine forward into plank pose. Stepping the feet together. Taking the right hand a little toward the center of the mat, lift the left arm up. You can always take your bottom knee down. If both legs are up, take your top hip a little bit forward so your hips are in line with one another. Perhaps looking up at the left hand, and then make your way back into plank. Lower chaturanga, shoulders no lower than the elbows, or you can always skip that part. Inhale, up dog, and back to down dog. Skip any vinyasas you like. Inhale, back to plank, stepping feet together. Left hand toward the center of the mat slightly. Roll to the little toe side of the left foot, reaching right arm up. Take the bottom knee down as you need or wish. If the leg is up, bring your top hip a little bit forward so they're lined up and lengthen your sitting bones toward the heels, pulling in through the lower belly. Release back into plank. Go right into down dog or exhale chaturanga. Inhale, up dog, shoulders above the wrists, and exhale to down dog. Now walk your feet as wide as your mat, and then walk your hands back to your feet. We'll come into Malasana, little squat. Drop your hips down. They don't have to come down really low. If it bothers the knees, come halfway down. Take your right hand down, turn to the left, and open up. Maybe taking that left arm behind your back and wrapping your right arm around your leg. A little twist, so turning through the rib cage. Come back to center. And then left hand down, right arm up. Stay here, or wrapping your left arm around the left leg, right hand behind the back. Clasping hands or holding onto your clothing. Widening the collarbones for a little twist. Back to center here. And then walk yourself into downward facing dog, taking the feet hips width and the arms shoulders distance. Reconnect with your steady ujjayi. Inhale, floating right leg up. Exhale, step it between the hands, spin back, heel down again to warrior two. Double check the knee is over the ankle, and now we'll walk in for triangle pose, shorter stance if you like. Hinge from the hip crease, reach as far out as you can, and then take that right hand down to the shin, foot, floor, or block, stretching up through the left arm. Take left hand to hip, look down. Take your right hand about 12 inches in front on the pinky toe side of your right foot. Float the back leg up for half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Lengthen your lifted leg sitting bone toward the heel. Looking down, slowly land in warrior two. Take a breath in. As you exhale, windmill the arms down. You can go right to down dog or through chaturanga. And inhale in up dog and exhale into down dog. On your inhale, float your left leg back and up with level hips. As you exhale, step it between the hands, spinning back heel down. Inhale, warrior two. And then we'll straighten the front leg, shorten the stance if you like. There are some dogs running through the field. They were so cute. Hinge from the front hip crease, reach out and down. Left hand to shin, foot, floor, or block, and right arm up. The grass was so high you could just see bobbing heads. Take your right hand to your hip and bend your left knee. Take the left hand on the little toe side of the foot, about 12 inches in front or so, and then reach the right arm up. The lifted leg, lengthen your sitting bone to the heel and draw in through your belly muscles. Slowly bend the front knee and land in warrior two. Take a breath in. Exhale, cartwheel the arms down. You can go right into down dog or through chaturanga first. Inhaling upward facing dog And then exhale back, down dog. Take a moment to even out your breath. You can always push pause and take a child's pose, whatever you like. And then looking forward, we'll bend the knees, lightly step or hop your feet forward. As you inhale, come halfway up, lengthen. As you exhale, fold, bend the knees as needed. And then bend the knees and drop your hips and come into Utkatasana chair pose. Weight into the heels. Bring your hands to heart center, lean forward, and then hook your left arm across. Check out your knees and make sure they're in line with each other. You might need to pull back on your right hip. Left hand down, right arm up is an option, just keeping those knees and hips level. Inhale back into chair pose, sink back a moment. Again, weight in the heels. Hands to heart, lean forward, and now hook your right arm across. Inhale, create length. Exhale, twist through the rib cage. Look at your knees and make sure they're even. And option for right hand down, left arm up. Keep pressing the shins back and dropping the tailbone down. Breathe here. It's harder to breathe in the twists, I know. Come to center, take the feet hips width, and then just hang down. Bend the knees if you like, or if they're straight, shift the weight toward the balls of your feet. Let your head hang. Then inhale, lengthen halfway up. Exhale, step or float to chaturanga. Shoulders no lower than the elbows, please. Then inhaling, up dog. And exhale back into down dog. Lift the right leg back and up on your inhale. Exhale, step it by the hand, but then walk the back foot in about a footprint and take the heel down. Line up heel to heel or go wider. Inhale, come all the way to stand. Hips and shoulders face the front of the mat. Take your left arm up, inhale. Exhale, reach forward and down. Take the left hand to the big toe side or little toe side of the foot. Pulling your right hip back, twisting, and then add the right arm up. Twisted triangle pose. Squeeze an imaginary block between your inner thighs and use your outer hips as well. Lift the pelvic floor muscles and the belly muscles. And breathe. Now take your right hand to your low back. Take your left hand over to the left side of the mat as you float your back leg up. Point the toes down. Keep your hips level. Turn to the same side to the right and add the right arm up for twisted half moon. Pavrita Ardha Chandrasana. Keep lengthening through the leg. Point the toes down so hips are level. Return your hand to the hip and then step your feet together. Inhale, lengthen halfway. Exhale, step or float, chaturanga. As you inhale, press through the hands and feet, nice up dog or cobra, and then to downward facing dog. Exhale. Float your left leg up as you inhale. Step it up by the left hand and then walk your back foot in about a footprint. Spin the back heel down, line up heel to heel or go wider. Come to standing and make sure hips and shoulders square to the front. Right arm up, left hand to low back. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, right hand inside or outside the foot. Lengthen your spine as you inhale and then turn like we did in triangle pose. Turn that rib cage toward the left. Reaching left arm up. Now squeeze outer hips, inner thighs. Belly draws in and up and lift up through the pelvic floor muscles. These are your core muscles. After this video, I have an option for a free core class if you really want to strengthen this area of the body. It helps so much in your yoga and in your life. Releasing the hand to the low back. Taking your right hand forward underneath the shoulder. Lifting the back leg up. Point the toes down. And now lift your left arm up. Reach through the back heel. Turning your rib cage for your twist. Squeezing outer hips, inner thighs, still lifting the belly muscles and the pelvic floor. Really makes a difference. Look down to the floor and step your feet together. Take hands to shins, lengthen, inhale, and then just fold forward, exhale. Bend the knees if you like. Take feet to hips width if you like. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step or float again to chaturanga. Inhale, pressing up. And exhale to down dog, stretching back here. Look forward, lightly step or hop and sit. So make your way with your fingertips facing front. If it bothers your wrists, though, turn your hands out to the sides of the mat. And then inhale, press up for reverse table. Lift up, lengthen your sitting bones to backs of knees. Let your head go if your neck is okay with it. Really use your belly muscles to hold you. Then chin to chest and lower. This is a variation of Purvottanasana. We'll do it again. Feet are hips width. Lift up. Let your head go back if that's okay with it. Now lift your right leg straight ahead, knees in line. Bend the knee. Take the right ankle just past the left knee. Flex it and then sit down. You'll probably feel a hip stretch. If it's too much, come onto your forearms. If you want more, walk your torso forward to the leg. Breathe here. Make sure your right ankle stays flexed and you're drawing your right hip forward to be in line with the left. Now release that. Take both feet down, hips width apart. Walk your hands back slightly. Inhale, lift up so your wrists are under your shoulders. Again, let your head go back if it feels okay on the neck. Keep the belly lifted and lengthen sitting bones to backs of knees. Look forward if you like to extend your left leg forward in line with the right knee. Hold it there a moment, keep lifting hips. And now bend your left knee, take the left ankle just past the right knee, sitting back down. Again, if it's a bit much, please come onto your forearms. If you want a deeper stretch, walk yourself forward so that your torso and your legs are getting closer. Make sure to keep the left ankle flexed and draw your left hip forward as you breathe. And release. Carefully lower yourself onto your back, knees and hips in line, and then take your hips to the left, knees to the right. You can cross the left hip on top of the right, looking over left shoulder for a gentle twist. Turn your belly up toward the sky or ceiling if you're indoors. Bring your head to center. Bring your knees and pelvis to center. Now take your hips to the right, knees to the left, crossing right over left if you'd like. Look over your right shoulder as long as it doesn't bother your neck. And then try and turn your belly up toward the ceiling. And big, long breaths. Twisting is so good for so many things in your body, and this class was full of twists. Come back to center. Hug your knees into your chest. Lengthen sitting bones toward the ground. And take your feet down and lengthen again. Shoulder blades away from the ears. Then let your feet flop open, your arms by your sides, and palms facing up. Close your eyes, relax your forehead. Our quote is from an anonymous person. I honor the place in you in which the entire universe dwells. I honor the place in you which is of love, of truth, and of peace. When you are in that place in you, and I am in that place in me, we are one. We are connected no matter how far away we are. Quiet mind, quiet body, Shavasana. Begin to deepen your breath as you move your hands and your feet, your arms and legs, long stretch. And now bend your knees and roll yourself to your right and pause a moment, thanking yourself for showing up and taking care of yourself on your mat today. Make your way to seated, crossing the shins. Bring your hands together. Bring your hands to your forehead, reminding you to have clear and loving thoughts. Hands to heart, reminding you to have clear and loving intentions. And your hands to your mouth, reminding you to have clear and loving communications. The light in me honors the light in you as we send wonderful energy out to all beings everywhere. Namaste. Now, if you experience any back pain, or if you'd like to become stronger, practicing arm balances or inversions, the key is strengthening your entire body. It's all within the core. Click the link below or the pinned link at the top for a free class that will improve your core strength and the strength of your entire body. Now, did you know that Duke and I started this YouTube channel by complete accident? Click this video right here and you can listen to the whole entire story.